For Love Island.
Yeah.
But I think a handful of the guys have. But
Would you ever do something like that if you got offered?
possibly.
Yeah. Have you been offered?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the first time that we've ever been on this side together. And this is an episode that we've been saying we're going to be doing for a long time, huh?
Yeah, we didn't want to. We felt like you should have your own table. Hang on, let me take it away with a proper intro.
Do it.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I'm Caitlin with my co-host Ian to the right side of me. Tanner Thomas, social media influencer, part-time, full-time baseball player, is sitting across from us. Yeah, would you say more influencer or more?
I think it's a pretty good split.
Yeah, it's an even split.
Which one do you enjoy more? Trick question off the bat.
I really do enjoy both. The baseball,
He's PR trained. He's PR trained.
Anyway, welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. It's been about 6 weeks and some odd days since our last confession.
Yeah. We said that we were going to be posting weekly. We have not done that. We apologize. Start of the season kicked in. We haven't shot a single thing. And every episode for the last 6, I think we've said that Tanner's going to be the next episode. So
We've been building up to you for such a long time. It's like a tease after tease because we said your name and then we had another episode, said your name again, got the people excited, whatever, how many subscribers we have now. How many do we have?
like 980, but we had
What?
a really weird situation.
Why are you so surprised? Really?
Yeah, like,
we
come
got
on.
7 episodes in that.
if I'm being honest, I was trying to find it, and I thought it was on TikTok, or that's definitely where I saw it originally.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to find it earlier, could not find it on TikTok.
We're gonna change that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well,
now I
our
know.
biggest our biggest TikTok thing right now is me scaring Ian.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with
Is
our
that the one that
podcast.
kicked?
It had like 80,000 views, and we're like, geez, we just like scrap this whole
And then
podcast
the-
thing because
And then the sound got removed. It was freaking Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So Tanner, tell us about how you got into this whole thing. Like, this thing's crazy. You've been here for many years now. Started as a banana, right?
Correct.
And now you're a party animal. So tell us when you got here. How'd you get here?
Well, originally, I came to the Bananas in 2018, and that was because I was playing summer ball up in, I think Virginia was the first one. I was on the Waynesboro Generals, and we were not that good. Our season was cut short because we were not that good. And Coach Corey Pye, he was my assistant coach in junior college. He was also the assistant coach on the Bananas for the summer league. And I finished up, and obviously we were in contact because he was my coach for college. And he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, you want to keep playing?" And I was like, "Heck yeah!" And he was like, "All right, we're in Savannah, Georgia, Savannah Bananas." I had nothing, like no clue what it was, and I came, and I was just mind blown. So that was the start.
What year was that?
That was 2018.
2018.
Yeah, and so that was obviously crazy, but that obviously wasn't to this extent. It was if you weren't playing, you were really doing the entertaining. If you were playing, you were playing. So that was awesome. We were selling out all the Savannah games. Then 19, I went to another college summer league in Massachusetts. That one I just was not really enjoying. So I made an excuse to leave to come back here.
Yeah.
So then I came back again for 2019, part-time back in the season. And that was really it for the college summer league here. And then I graduated in 21. And I thought I was done. Didn't get picked up. Didn't want to play independent ball because I was big head. Thought I was better than that. And then came back in 2022 spring, I believe. And then, rest is history. Went tryouts. Tryouts was something different, obviously, with costumes and trick plays.
Sure.
And I wasn't introduced to that yet until we did. And then, made the party animals.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like in 2018 is when you got here.
Yeah. I'm not that old.
And,
man.
2008, start playing a long time ago. So 2018, that's when you guys were still in the CPL, right?
Correct.
And you guys were playing against real teams.
Correct.
So when you guys did these like shenanigans and stuff like that, the other people on the other team weren't necessarily stoked about it. I assume.
Correct.
How did that feel like? Because you're balancing the feeling of like being a baseball player. You have kind of that like feeling of like, I'm a baseball player. I'm going to go up to the plate, hit the ball, and not act up. And then you join this team where it's like, hey, we want you to do this, even though they're going to be pissed off at you for doing it.
Yeah.
Like, how do you balance that?
I mean, in college, like I said, though, it was like if you weren't playing that day, which was mostly pitchers, because in baseball you have like half your roster is pitchers. Like there's 100 of them, it seems like. But they were pretty much the ones dancing on top of the dugout, doing the promotions, like being involved in the promotions. But I mean, when you were in the game, you were in the game. It was just a sold out crowd. But now, I mean, the balance between it's just like kind of takes a weight off your shoulders, like, because that's what we're trying to avoid is the coaches being so hard on you. And
Right.
like you have to lay down this bunt, and it's like, ugh, I want to try and hit a home run, even though the chances are very slim. But yeah, I mean, obviously practice makes perfect with it. The more you do it, just having fun, and because we still get chippy out there all the time. Like we're still super competitive, but then whenever you go out to the plaza party and you meet all these people, you're like, okay, like, it's not that big of a deal if I just struck out 4 times and made a fool of myself. But yeah, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
What would you say is like the biggest atmospheric kind of change between a normal ball game and like what we do here? Like, does it feel different for you guys on the field?
Yeah, I mean, I went to an ACC school, which we had pretty good like attendance.
Hokies, right?
Go Hokies, BT baby.
There was a fan at the last game. It was a Hokies fan, and you said go Hokies to them, and then you immediately switched them from a Bananas fan. The whole night they were cheering for the Bananas. You said go Hokies. Every time you came up to bat, they were screaming go Hokies.
Was that where was that? Was that Gwinnett?
Yeah, it was.
So in Gwinnett, I saw them on our side originally.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta say something to them. And I turned and they weren't there anymore. And then I saw them on the Banana side.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I get a chance, I'm literally saying go Hokies to them. But yeah, so that was that little backstory.
Yeah.
That I was like, they just.
Because it was right after you had gotten out, and you were just chilling beside them.
Yep.
You were chilling on the Banana side, getting ready to head back over to the place, and you just immediately got into a conversation with them.
Yeah.
And flipped from that point on. They weren't saying a thing for the Bananas. They were all party animals.
That's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. What was I saying? Oh, the attendance atmosphere. Yeah. So we had a really good atmosphere. Like that was a part of Virginia Tech that I loved. Like everyone was so like just passionate about VT, and like the fans and everything was all about it. But I mean, we didn't have the numbers that we do here. But everyone's so more involved too. Like people would cheer for the baseball plays and everything like that, but it wasn't as personal. Like now it's like they're yelling your number, they're yelling your name. I subscribe to you on Instagram or on YouTube, whatever it is, like whatever the case may be. But like there's so much more like crazy, honestly.
Right. They're there for you guys versus being there to watch the Hokies win. Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a fan, I'm not sure where it was, earlier on in the season, they were like, can you find Dalton and Tanner? We want to be in their vlog. Yeah. And I was like, wow, like that's so cool that people are here to see you guys because of the vlogs.
So my least following is YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good following. I just hit 50,000, but like I have way more people saying, hey, I'm subscribed to you on YouTube than I follow you on Instagram, follow you on TikTok, which blows my mind. But
no, that is because like YouTube is like it's a tough like platform to grow.
Yeah.
Like it's not easy to grow at all. But like I hear that from other guys too, though.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who it was, but they were just like, especially like kids. They talk about like the vlogs and stuff. Like I see it a lot with like 12 and under, pretty much. Yeah. They're like on YouTube.
And that's the people that stay after the games too. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's our fan base right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Really cool.
Yeah, I feel like compared to TikTok, YouTube, like if I'm gonna subscribe to somebody on YouTube, it's because they've really earned like us. Like,
I'd say it's like a more loyal fan base.
It is.
Once you start building it, like you're gonna get more views like consistently there than you will any other. Because like all the people that I decided to follow on TikTok, I don't see any of their stuff on my feed anymore ever. Yeah, I don't do it. Like I won't if I really like somebody's content, I'm just like, I'm not gonna keep following people because it just won't come up unless I just like go to friends or if I like search it up.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree.
Yeah. What about recapping some of your favorite walk-ups you've ever done here? Because that's one thing that we do way different in Banana Balls. We do these really elaborate walk-ups.
And you're like one of the main characters for walk-ups.
You are.
Yeah. I love it. Shit, I'll try to remember like top 3 right here. I'll try to start with 3. So I really enjoyed the Anaconda one. The python.
I'm so sad that I missed that. I wanted to hold that snake so bad.
I enjoyed it, but it's going on 3 because I didn't enjoy it at the same time, just as the snake.
Oh, not a snake person?
Nah, I mean...
That's fair. What was the snake's name? Do you remember?
Buttercup.
Just like, how can you not like a snake with the name Buttercup?
I mean, it was cool, don't get me wrong, but like...
I remember they asked you about it. They're like, so we have this walk-up idea, and you're like, oh, of course, like hit me. Like, so it involves a snake, and you're like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But then you're like, of course I'm gonna do it. I'll do whatever you guys want me to do.
I literally said, I was like, I'm gonna say yes before I say no.
Yeah.
Like, before I keep asking questions and get nervous about it, I'm gonna say no.
At least it wasn't like the bitey kind of snake. It was just the strangly kind of snake, and that would have taken a while. Like if anything would have.
Better.
Well, yeah, but you know.
tingly.
I think you would have been able to like feel it tighten a bit, and then you just said, "Hey guys, like take Buttercup off."
Well,
like just for
literally during the walk up though, it literally started wrapping around my thumb. So if you look back at the video, like I'll literally be like trying to get it off my thumb for like probably 3 seconds,
Oh,
that is really funny.
that is really funny.
and that's why it's going on number 3 because that
Yep.
it was cool, but a little scary.
Understandable.
At the same time. Number 2. I really enjoyed I'm Just Kin, but even though Jackson took it, really,
Yeah.
he killed it. He killed it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed that a lot. Honestly, I'm gonna add another one.
Yeah.
So that'll be my 2.5.
Okay.
And this will be 2. The ceilings with the big.
Oh
butt.
yeah.
So good.
That one was good.
One of the
That was
running
one of
ones.
your debuts, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
That was
too.
like
That
my
last-
my
early
first
last year.
Yeah.
big run across the field. Favorite kind of film, personally. I love
Yeah.
running.
And you were trying to plus it, but
Well, the first time we had to do it twice for the very
Yeah.
first one.
That's right.
that's true. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Which is, it ended up better, I think.
Where'd we do that at? I vividly remember that
Was
day.
it?
Oh, I don't remember.
Was it Montgomery? Was it Montgomery? I think was the first one, and we couldn't do it
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the fans.
Maybe, yeah.
There's like an empty seat or something next to
I think so.
whatever it was. But
I just got up to get popcorn or
Yeah.
something, I'm sure.
no, yeah, 1,000%.
Missed a full TikTok.
Pretty
Rough
sure
for
that was
them.
Montgomery, and then whatever was after Montgomery, we did.
I think it was
again.
too. Yeah.
Uh,
That one did well.
it did
Oh,
do
yeah.
well.
That was especially because Party Animals accounts were new at that point.
Yeah.
And that was a big hit for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, I can't remember where we ended up. It's kind of sad that we don't.
I know.
We could always go back and look at it and find out.
We were
Yeah.
talking about it today. Everything just meshes together.
It
we were
does.
trying to figure out different Florida things that we
Florida
did this year.
gets me every time.
It's like
all of Florida runs together.
It does.
where'd we do
Yeah.
this thing? It's like I don't know, Florida. One of the 6
Somewhere.
times we were there this year. I have no
Places
idea.
in Florida. Yeah.
And then number 1, probably just the original Big Butt
Yeah.
walk up.
Yeah.
I mean, just because the first time, just messing around, didn't care what the outcome was, and then hitting a home run with it was just so.
It's insane.
odd.
It's happened twice now.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
25% of your home runs here
yeah,
in Banana Ball
Yeah.
have been with the big butt.
Yeah. How's that feel?
it makes me mad, honestly. It really does. And then, well, it's not even that though. Like I'm probably hitting like 600 with,
The big butt, right?
and it makes me mad because like
It's like
more powerful.
But that's straight into like what Banana Ball is. When you guys are having fun,
I'm
not thinking
saying.
about hitting. Like
Yeah.
when you're doing the big butt walk up, all you're thinking about is making sure the fans are
Exactly.
noticing it and having fun. And then you're not thinking about hitting
No.
the ball. Like ideally, you get a single and you can show it off and slap it when you get to first.
and it changes my fundamentals,
Right.
Like, of the swing, and that's what really makes me mad. It's like I work so hard to try to perfect swinging, and I throw a big butt in where my legs feel locked up, and I hit 2 home runs with it. A fourth.
My favorite part
That's
of that
so
was that
stupid.
there were so many people in the comments of the TikTok that genuinely thought that it was real.
It is.
It is real. What are you talking
It
about?
is. It's yeah.
I can out him like that. I wasn't there for the second one, and I remember like waking up the next morning, getting on TikTok and seeing it, and I was like,
I also
Is
wasn't
this
there.
did
one
this
in Baton Rouge?
resurface? Yeah, I wasn't in
Oh.
Baton Rouge, and I was like, did this resurface? Like, this happened in Savannah. I'm pretty sure. Or I'm having like a extreme deja vu moment
It really
right now.
is crazy to me, and like I don't want to do it all the time because
Right.
that's just gonna wear it out. But I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know. I feel like the fans would just go for it every time. I'm pretty sure they
they
would.
would, but I don't know if my legs can handle that. I really
That's
don't.
true. That's fine.
Vince loves it. Vince talks about it all the time.
Oh, really?
He wants to just twerk with me,
Right.
right next to me. But
No, that sounds like Vince.
Checks out.
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's probably my top ones.
Yeah.
Nice. What would you say from your transition from a banana to a party animal? When did that happen? And what are the biggest differences between the two of them?
So, 2022 was the first year as a party animal, but then I had that last weekend as a banana when a lot of people went to independent ball.
Yeah.
So that, because I would say because I was on the bananas in college, that's like a big difference from bananas now.
Right.
But with that one little weekend, I got another taste of what it was kind of like. But the bananas do so much more. I mean, we're starting to do a lot more.
Yeah.
On the party animal side this year with we did do the march a handful of times. VIB was opening up the gates. But I mean, the bananas are doing so much Like,
Yeah.
they're always doing something, especially Bill Leroy. Bill does so much. I had a little taste with that on the Party Animals game when I was, like, hosting a lot. And I don't know how he does it. And then be a catcher on top of that.
Yeah.
And when I say so much more, it's, like, all the entertainment stuff, obviously.
Right.
Like, they're, like, Noah and Dearman, they've been doing promotions on the field. And then when it's game time for us, it seems like it's just game time, unless there's a walk-up or something. But, I mean, yeah. We have like a nice little hour and a half, 2 hour downtime before the game to feel good, get ready.
Which will change, I guess, whenever you guys start headlining.
I was going to say, great segue into how you feel about some of your own headlining games and tour.
Which I think I'm personally ready, but I would love for more guys to get some mic time just to... Yeah. I'm hoping like it's not going to be like just me and what Bill's doing right now. I'm hoping like it'll be a handful of guys to kind of just one, split up the workload.
Right.
And then two, just to help other people get mic time and just be comfortable and grow their own brand too.
Sure. It'll be super interesting to see how like the show correlates in a completely different atmosphere.
Yeah.
Since we never finished the one headliner from last year, that's so sad.
I know.
It was nice to get a taste of it, though, because I feel like this year people were like, they have a bigger understanding of what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
And what, like, we definitely need to change from last year.
Yeah.
But, like, we're not going to have, like, some of the people that we had last year just converted to Party Animals for the day. So, like, our Nanas were still there, technically, as a band or whatever, a rock band.
Reggie had his Party Animals gear on.
Right. Yep. So now, like,
that was cool.
The Bananas and all of their staff and characters have a game somewhere else. Yep. So you guys are on your own, and it's going to be really fun to see.
It's going to be a good time.
I think Caitlin and I are both actually there for your first one. So.
Am I?
I think.
I hope so. I'm going to be so sad.
I don't want to jump to that saying, but I heard the schedule today, and I think we're both on it. So.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it, personally.
All right. Well, I'm excited to get into the weird topic that you said you were going to bring.
Is it weird?
So, I think that was my request.
I think we got to preface this question by saying that
weird.
Caitlin, for some reason, wants every person that comes on the podcast to come with a weird topic.
Because it's a hear me out, but you got to be heard out on the podcast. It's in the title.
Okay, I mean, I might have another one.
Okay.
So I had a normal one, I thought. Disregard the word weird. Okay, so what is the weirdest pet that you would own and why?
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
I just saw a map the other day of where it's legal to have alligators and where it isn't in this country, which is crazy.
Is it legal here?
Yeah, where?
Some places like you have to have a permit for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember because there was all the states were there, but they had like sections of like where
like
you can and where you
and
can't.
Stuff?
Just states. I think Florida you can, which would make sense, but that could also be a lie.
Get one out of the lake.
I was gonna say
definitely could,
or
but
even
legally,
here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Amelia and I were in St. Simons a couple weeks ago, and there was a couple alligators in the creeks there.
Just gotta get one, I guess.
Yeah, just gotta capture it.
But would you
one.
own it though? Like,
No,
is that what you're saying?
That wasn't my answer. It came up.
Okay.
I think mine would be a baby kangaroo.
A baby kangaroo?
Yeah, a baby one.
Up?
I don't think I want.
What's gonna happen when it's
I
an
want one
adult?
that's like stunted,
flush
where
it
it's
down
like
the
it
toilet?
maxes out at a certain height.
Like a dwarf.
Oh, like a
Yeah.
miniature.
kangaroo.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Give me one that's like
It's not a thing. A wallaby.
4 foot max.
A wallaby. Get a wallaby.
All right.
They're
I've never even
close
heard of
enough.
a wallaby. Not gonna
What?
lie.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hang on. I'll just show you guys a picture. Tanner, what would yours be?
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like it'd definitely be a reptile. Another
a python. Buttercup.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
It's a wallaby.
That's real. That's just
That's
a
real,
kangaroo.
yeah.
That's a short kangaroo.
It's like a little. Look at how tiny it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to come home to that thing just chilling in my room, just relaxing. And be like,
Why that though?
ready for your walk?
Why did you think of a kangaroo?
I don't know.
Ready
like
for your
The
walk?
first thing that came into my head. But imagine strapping a leash on that thing and just galloping down the sidewalk, just having it hop beside you.
Yeah.
I know I said I would probably do a reptile, but reversing that, I would think I would like a miniature cow.
Oh,
I like
Little
those.
mini cows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because, I mean, from TikTok,
Right.
obviously. They
Imagine
seem
if you got
so
one with a couple
nice.
spots.
They look like dogs. Or they act like dogs.
Yeah.
They don't look like dogs.
No.
But
No,
they act like dogs, and it's literally just a miniature cow.
you have a tortoise, right?
I have two.
He's
Two.
two.
Yeah.
Raffi, what's the other one's name?
Raffi and Mikey. Well, Michelangelo and Raphael.
Yep.
Raphael.
That's right.
Yeah. I should
You plan on
watch
getting 2 more?
No, not as of right now. I need a lot more space and
that. That's fair.
time,
fair.
I feel like. But as of right now, they're chilling.
Yeah.
I remember one of my first weekends living here. Like, was like a year and a half ago. I walked into my living room, and Tanner's turtles were just chilling in my living room. I'm like, where'd the turtles come from? And my roommate was watching them whenever we were leaving, and Matt was not traveling.
Yeah.
So I was like walking out of the house. I'm like, I have fun with your turtles. We'll see you in a couple days.
I was panicking. I didn't know what to do. I was like, dude, you just gotta make sure there's food and water, like every other day. That's it. Lights will be there on their own.
I would love a turtle. What's yours?
I'm excited for this.
Mantis shrimp? Mantis shrimp, anyone?
That's-
Strongest punch in the animal kingdom. They're kind of rainbowy. The eyes, they're
I've seen
nice.
that. I've
You
seen
ever-
that on TikTok.
Have you actually?
Some guy like put his finger down there to see if he could take a punch.
Oh, I was like, wait a second. No, I think when they punch it, like for a split second, the temperature of the water around it is like equivalent to the heat of the surface of the sun. I'm not making that up.
The surface of the sun,
That's
the
what
water.
yes.
No, that's so
Yeah.
wrong.
That is
No,
just
it's
not
not.
true.
He stuck his hand down there.
Where did you get that from?
That'd be
Rum. Hang on. I'm gonna look it up.
Wikipedia?
like evaporate, would it
Listen,
not?
While I look,
You know how hot the sun is?
Yes. While I look this up, you want to reset the cameras because I think it's give me a second. This is from Wired.com and it says an incredible 8,500 degrees Fahrenheit. Are you seeing that? Do you want to?
The punch of a shrimp.
How hot is the punch of a mantis shrimp? When these collapse, they release energy in the form of, oddly enough, light and heat, an incredible 8,500 degrees Fahrenheit.
Everybody say you're sorry to me right now.
That's just like that's
sorry.
deadly.
I cannot wrap my mind around
Hang
that.
on.
But that's
I'm gonna
deadly.
see if I can.
Like, how would? I feel
Let me
like everybody
pull
would
up
know
the.
that.
First of all, look at how. Oh man, I'm gonna get an ad, and it's gonna make it not as colorful. Oh, I can fix it.
See, but that's the hot take. I don't think
Look
they're
at
actually
how-
that colorful.
Look at how nice he
mean,
looks. He,
I just can't wrap my mind around the heat
hang on. I saw one of these at a aquarium one time.
See, why wouldn't it blow up the aquarium?
That's
like
what
the,
I'm saying.
I think it's got like a plexiglass. I don't know. I'm not sure.
There's not a plexiglass in the world that could have like 8,500 degrees.
I saw a guy go like this in the water and take
I've
a punch.
also seen a guy's hand get punched by one of these. I think it's just like equivalent to the. Listen, I'm just a fact reader, not a fact maker. So,
All right.
Insane.
so I can't. Fastest punch in the world, 22 caliber slug, shatters clamshells with ease and can slice human fingers to the bone. Maybe the one that punched that guy's finger was just weak.
I don't know. But that's what you want to own? That's what you want to own?
I don't know actually. The more I look at it, not a really fun pet to own.
It just sits in a tank.
You're right.
You can't
I
even
mean, I'm
walk
sure
it.
feeding time would be fun.
Feeding time is
but-
probably
Imagine putting something in there
piranhas.
that just evaporates.
Yeah.
You know, you can order jellyfish through the mail.
I'm sure you can order. I don't know. I've been on a wave of like aquatic animals for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, I watched a dude take tours of these aquariums. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to say that.
He just walks through an aquarium.
Yeah.
and says,
And it was, oh, there's this. There's jellyfish. There's
What have you
an eel.
learned?
Huh?
What have you learned? Like, what's your favorite thing that you've seen?
I did learn that National Geographic, I think, whenever they like do the Animal Planet shows, like it's literally just an aquarium sometimes.
really?
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
guy
so
visited the
disappointing.
world's deadliest aquarium, and it's literally just like a huge tank. And the guy who owns the aquarium is like, "Yeah, this is where we filmed this. This is where we filmed that."
Man, I just
Wow.
always imagine those guys like out in the tundra or something.
Which I think sometimes they are.
Yeah.
Like the
But
rainforest
even those ones,
maybe.
even those ones, every sound effect or every sound that you hear is just fake.
Yeah,
Which
it
just
is.
throws me off. I can't watch their shows now without just thinking that.
I'm telling you, if you look up on YouTube, "World's Deadliest Aquarium," like it'll pop up, and it's some like teenager-looking guy, maybe 20s, and he's just
chilling.
yeah. And it's a quick little bit where he's like, "Yeah, this is where we filmed this."
Huh.
And I don't know. It might have been the jellyfish, to be honest.
$50 online if you wanted to own a moon jelly. Just in case anybody was curious.
I think you should get a fish tank and put all these exotic animals in
I
it.
tried
sounds cool, though.
I tried to hatch
sound
triops twice and neither one of them worked out.
Do you think it would survive in a tank with turtles?
Jellyfish?
Yeah.
No, turtles eat them. Sea turtles eat jellyfish. So no.
What about tortoises?
Tortoises would sink like a rock. There's no, they cannot swim. They cannot. They are land.
Yeah, some turtles they hang out. You would kill your pet turtles.
You know what?
Tortoises. All right, so I got in an argument with my sister and brother-in-law because everyone's like, "Oh, how's your turtle?" I'm like, "It's a tortoise." But apparently, that's just a wrong statement. Every tortoise is a turtle, but not every turtle is a tortoise. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Or flip-flop.
Okay.
Whatever way, I was wrong. Is all I know. So I can't get mad when someone's like, "How's your turtles?" I'm like, all right, they're good.
Wasn't that the question that you asked?
I think so.
Yeah.
How's it turtles?
It's okay to get mad at Ian,
I
though.
think you said tortoises.
Did he?
No, I definitely said. I don't know what I said.
I feel like I would have said something. I don't know.
No, I think I said.
They're good though.
Yeah, I think I did say tortoises.
You're right either way.
I have no idea.
You think if I keep moving, you're just gonna hear Russell the whole time?
I don't know.
Probably.
All right. So out of your YouTube videos, all of them from the last year and a half. Is that how long you've been posting now?
Roughly.
Which one's your favorite one? Which one stuck out? Like, which one's your favorite edit that you put together? Favorite video that maybe just performed well versus all the other ones?
Well, favorite one is probably different from the top one. My top one it just keeps blowing up for no reason. It's a sound that says looks like a cinnamon roll is a cinnamon roll. Looks like a cinnamon roll.
I saw that
It's
one.
not a cinnamon roll. Yeah, that's my best YouTube video, and each
How many
month.
views does it have? Yeah, do a quick check.
Yeah.
It just I'm like, why
When did you post that one?
It was one of my probably. It was early last year.
That was a trend for a while.
Yeah.
I remember it. It was on TikTok.
I don't think I've ever
yeah.
heard of that.
And Hosley is the cover for it.
Hosley is?
Yeah. That's funny. He was the first one. He was like, looks like cinnamon roll is a cinnamon roll. But let's see.
This is the squeakiest chair. Every time I move, you can just hear it.
It's at 3.1 million views.
Jeez.
Wow.
99K likes, and it says a year ago.
Not to brag, but our top YouTube video is at least 2K. So.
Yeah, we're catching up to you.
Yeah, watch out.
That's crazy.
I don't get it.
You guys made that the powder donut one?
Yeah.
Recently?
That
one
was
I thought
so
was funny.
funny.
How'd that one do?
It went all right.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
It's so annoying when you put so much effort into one and it just flops and then you just
Yeah.
post some random thing and it takes off.
It always works out that way, too.
We'll spend an hour on some podcast clip and we're like, oh, we're proud of this thing. And then we post some stupid video of just her
annoying.
scaring me and it gets 10 times the views.
And I honestly feel like that's how it is, though.
It is.
People love a good prank.
People love organic, too.
They do.
It's just somebody scaring somebody, it's just organic. You can't fake it.
Pranks.
Right.
That's the ding dong ditching ones. They do well.
Yeah.
Those
it
are
gets
so
worse
fun.
and worse, it feels like. But,
Yeah.
they love pranks.
Which one took off the best out of that one?
The very first one, it was Noah Bridges, of course.
Classic.
Noah Bridges.
Who
man.
just took off last year because of the ceilings videos.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Probably did it 4, 5 times?
Maybe.
They did it again this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
that was number
even
5.
maybe more because we would post he may have done it that many times, but we posted more than that because we had the side by side of him and Yvonne.
That's right.
So some of those
True.
were posted twice.
All right.
Those are the
pushing
ones that I
10 then.
lied to people about Yvonne.
Which one blew up for you on the party animal one's the best? Or
The
was it a
ceilings
banana
ones?
one? No, just videos in general.
I know the Pamela Pumpkin did really well.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about
forgot about
that.
that.
And then that
With
blew up on
DR.
the Bananas account and my account.
Yeah.
So then we tried to do it again. It still blew up, but not quite as the first one.
We did a different Pamela Pumpkin one, didn't we?
We did.
We did
the
Halloween.
Christmas.
And yeah. And we also did a Valentine's Day one. Just with you guys, I think. Just with party animals.
Yeah, I think we kind of ruined it with the way we did it. I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't great. I had an aerial shot in the locker room.
And it was the original audio, was it not? It was us saying it.
Was it actually?
It was someone was playing it on their phone and we were singing along to it.
We didn't put audio over it?
No.
That's our bad. That's crazy.
What if that was an accident? When was this video? I don't know if I even know this video.
It was
It
a
was
while
last
ago.
year, too.
Yeah, it was last year. I guess February.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my bad.
Those running trends were really
Running
good,
trends
too, though.
always do good.
Just like the
Yeah.
Moana and I think I did Moana twice. One at the field with you.
Yeah.
Did yours too, and I did one at the beach. Those are top 5 of my YouTube shorts too.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Those ones are good. I think
We did Moana with
Danny, I think. Hosley as well, right? Where he's
Yeah.
riding to the plate and on a...
Yeah.
I thought we
On a
did it
table?
last year with Noah
I think
and
Noah
a pool.
did too, though.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
during
right.
a game.
Because I tried to get in that shot because you were with him,
I
weren't you?
was. I shot that and we screwed it up the first time because we
You did it
couldn't
twice.
get out of the stands.
Because y'all left the
enough.
pool. 'Cause I was in right field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
We pulled the
they
pole, right?
did it. I
We
thought
definitely-
y'all left it.
I think
Did we leave it?
I don't remember, but I just remember being like, "Why is this pole here?"
Yeah.
And then y'all were doing it, and I was like, "I'm gonna try."
Oh,
to get
that's
in
right.
it.
Because we did it right as the inning was starting.
Yeah.
And then we grabbed that thing and tried to get it off.
Yeah.
But we were, yeah, that was a mess because we came out of the stands, and then they put the pole way too far out with you.
Okay.
And we couldn't get there before the music dropped. So we were just like, get to the sidelines. Let's do it again. And then we just completely flipped it. But it did well, surprisingly.
yeah.
It's just running trends. That's
It
We
is
also
running
did the High School Musical one. The
Troy.
Troy one, yeah. And you know what's crazy is I was gonna send it to you too. Disney posted Minnie Mouse doing that. They had some sort of High School Musical celebration something,
Really?
and it like popped back up this year. And I was like, oh, perfect opportunity. But I think the sound is taken off. I don't think we could have used it.
I'm still waiting on that because that's Universal, isn't it? Universal sounds that are
Yeah.
all the ones
It's
getting
like
canned.
everything.
We got canned on a couple as well.
If you like scroll through like old posts, a lot of the sounds are just removed. Like they're just gone.
It's annoying.
Even
Oh,
on
yeah,
YouTube
it's a
now.
lot.
It's starting, like, sometimes.
Is it actually?
Every once in a while, yeah.
You know what?
That's
That makes
like a couple
sense.
of them.
I think I just had one to get muted.
Did you?
Oh, really? Some of my own.
It's rare on YouTube. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's
Mine
very
was a
rare.
Spider-Man sound, so that's straight Universal.
Yeah.
What was that for?
It was
I love Spider-Man.
It was drunk goggles, but I called it dizzy goggles to be
Uh-huh.
more family friendly.
Yeah.
But I was seeing who could hit with it. We were taking BP with the goggles on.
I think I have seen that one.
Yeah, and
I
it's
didn't know it
like-
was a Spider-Man sound.
Yeah, it's like one of the new Spider-Mans, like the cartoon one, I think.
Oh yeah, Spider-Verse.
Sound. Yeah, Spider-Verse sound. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
They had a sunflower. Like somebody, I don't know, some big artist had some song called Sunflower.
Post
that was
Malone?
like the. Yeah.
Pretty big artist. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yeah, it's an underground guy. Like you probably wouldn't have heard about it. Yeah, that one.
I've never seen a Spider-Man. I need to watch him.
He's only seen one Avengers movie.
Okay, well that's messed up.
I know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any movies though. I'm just not a. I haven't watched many movies.
You know what he
movie's
told me?
good.
He told me he watches like rock climbing videos
Like documentary
and
stuff.
documentaries
Yeah.
before he goes to.
I like that too, but like movies
Not all
too.
the time.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't get my interest into a movie anymore. Like I'll sit there for 15 minutes, and be like, all right, I'm bored now. And just
I do that too.
So YouTube, I'm just on there, and I can sit on YouTube for the whole
Hours.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keeps rolling.
I watched all the Marvels in order, and during COVID though, I had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So
What's your favorite? Because you're a Superman
I am.
guy. I don't know if the camera's picking that. It's probably not, but Superman.
yeah, that's why when Reese does his little Superman, I'm like, I'm Superman.
I was gonna ask you about that because he did the full walk up.
We could start a rivalry there.
You could,
It's all right.
if you wanted.
I know. Marvel wise, I don't really know. To be honest, I really like Captain America. It was Iron Man, but I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'll spoil
Oh,
it.
for me? Yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about me.
So,
Yeah, go ahead, Caleb.
I'll forget it before
I watch it.
so you're already sitting down, so it's fine. He dies. Oh.
Oh no. It's
But it is Marvel. He could literally come back at any
The
point.
metaverse.
He could come back at any point, and everybody wouldn't even be surprised at this point.
They can do anything.
They
with
can do
what they're-
anything they want.
Yeah.
Because they have the new Loki show. Have you seen any
I
of that?
have.
I haven't watched the last episode. I got 10 minutes in and I stopped.
Fun fact: I went to Atlanta in the off season, and I stayed at this huge hotel, and that is where they filmed the TBA. Or
That's-
is it TBA?
TVA?
TVA.
I don't know what it stands. I don't
Wherever
know what it
their
stands
offices
for.
were, like
Yeah.
that. I literally took a picture.
All of the shows are filmed in Atlanta.
Oh, that's cool.
Like pretty
Randomly?
much
Yeah.
all of like Marvel is just there now.
You didn't plan on staying there for that reason, did you?
No, like,
Did
it
it
was just
look-
the hotel we were staying at.
Did it look just like the?
It
TV
took me a
series?
second, but then Flood told me. I was like, hold up,
Oh, that's really cool.
I have a picture.
You guys did that collab with the. Is that why you're there? With the,
Yeah, it was the Falcons.
the Falcon collab.
Hmm.
How did that get orchestrated?
Brett Metal Guy at a wedding, which he meets everyone at weddings somehow, and
It's crazy. I've been
That
to
dude
one.
knows everybody.
Been to one
I know.
wedding, and it was my cousin's, and I already knew all those people. So
Did you meet any Falcons players?
like, that was like in the lobby shooting up. I don't know if you can tell.
no, that looks just.
Awesome.
Because
It looks
it
just
is.
like it. That's
But
so
that's
cool.
where the statues were of each. Like there, I think there's 3 different heads or 4 different heads. I had a screenshot of the.
That is
video right
so
next to it.
cool.
That is cool.
What is that hotel called? Do you remember?
Honestly, let's see if the location was on. I want to say it was a Marriott.
It's one of my favorite hotel chains.
Marriott?
Chains? I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can tell.
Huh. That's super neat.
Have you seen any other Marvel TV shows?
Yes, I watched. What was the one with? It's the girl and the guy. And
Oh, Hawkeye? The Hawkeye and
I
then
did
his
see
little...
Hawkeye too. Shoot, what's her name? She's like she does mind stuff. This is
don't know
bad.
if I-
I've been out of the loop for a minute. It's she like
WandaVision?
created her.
WandaVision?
Yeah, WandaVision.
Okay, I saw that one.
Yes.
That was the first one I saw.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Have you seen Moon Knight?
Moon Knight. Mm-hmm. You sure?
Yeah.
I've been out of the loop literally for a minute now.
I think it's one of the
Yes.
older ones. There's only one.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, I watched it in the off season. I feel like.
Moon Knight?
Yeah.
So you have seen it?
Yes. I've seen it. Is it older though?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, because I bought his skin on Fortnite too.
Nice. That's my favorite.
Do
Marvel
all of
show.
these like go with the main movies?
They
Yes.
are
Or are they just completely
They're
sub-series?
connected. You don't have to watch them for any of the other ones to make sense, in my opinion.
But there's
Well,
a lot more. It makes more sense though if you watch
It
it.
will make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like
Hawkeye's cool too.
is it like,
Hawkeye's cool. Yeah.
is it like Saw and
Are you getting deep?
what's that? What's that?
Getting
movie?
dark?
No. What's that show called? The drugs and Walter White and
Oh.
what's that show called? Walter White and
Because you said
Breaking
his name.
Bad.
Yep.
So like
I
Breaking
haven't
Bad,
seen
and
it.
then there's Life of Saul, and Breaking Bad, Saul's in that movie, but you don't
Oh.
ever like
Probably.
really meet Saul, and then in that
Yeah.
in Life of Saul, it's the whole thing, but from Saul's perspective.
I thought you said Saw. Like
would
the
assume.
horror movies. Saw.
Oh no.
I would assume so.
Okay, so it's just like you learn who that character is.
It's a
Yeah.
multiverse.
I need to watch
It
it.
kind of digs deeper with each character, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it tells kind of their story. Like Hawkeye tells his story and like just some action parts of what he's going through in the moment.
It's like him and his family, and he's hearing impaired. I wouldn't have known that if I didn't watch the show.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You see the Baby Groot little shorts?
No.
What?
I haven't.
They're like 6 minutes long. There's like 5 of them.
All right, I'll invest the time.
Have you seen the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy though?
Yes. Yeah, I have.
So sad.
It is really sad. Ian wouldn't know, but
Ian needs to get
I
in
have
the
seen
loop.
the first one of that one, but I don't remember any of it.
can I spoil the new one for? I'm not going to.
No,
you actually
don't.
need to watch this on your
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dalton hasn't seen any of them either. He
No?
went to the movie theater with me to watch
Did he?
that one.
Yeah.
It was really sad.
Made a lot of people cry.
It made me cry.
I did that with one of the Star Wars movies. I watched it.
I have
This
not
is in movie
seen. I
theaters, all
haven't
my
seen
friends
Star
are going.
Wars.
Dang, I was about to say we're all in the loop now. Star Wars though.
I also have
Star
seen
Wars.
none
But
of
I've
them except
been
for that
to-
one I saw in the movie
Yeah.
theater,
I've been to Star Wars Land and Disney World.
which is a blast.
Loved the
Yes.
ride. Great ride. They're like little RC cars. And whatever that one ride is.
The whole Star Wars set at Disney is insane.
Yeah,
I
it's
want to
really
go
cool.
to the Avengers Park in Disneyland, which
In
I
California?
believe- yeah.
I went there when we went to Rancho last year.
didn't.
Yeah, it was my first time I ever went to Disney ever. And then I saw the Spider-Man show.
Are you kidding
With
me?
the animatronic that like
That's
off the.
messed up.
Oh my gosh, it was so cool.
We're gonna be in that area this year in the next couple weeks.
Where is it? Is it in Hollywood area?
No, it's in Anaheim. It was like when we were in Rancho last year. It was like a 45-minute Uber.
You say we're not gonna be anywhere near that. I don't think this year.
Are you not going to Rancho?
Not? No, I don't think so.
Just
I'm
Fresno
not going to
and
California, so.
Sacramento.
You're not? Oh, that's tough.
But I am
thought
going to
we're-
Universal Studios Florida. Let's go.
I think we get a day in Hollywood though. We're
Yeah, I
staying
think
there.
you
In
guys
Hollywood?
do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're going to
Next
see
to
like
it?
I think you guys aren't coming home after.
Yeah, we're staying.
Yeah, so you guys are going to Hollywood, I think, while we fly back for those couple of days, and then we fly to meet you in California because you guys are busing from, I think, not Albuquerque, but
Mesa.
Mesa. I think you guys are busing from Mesa up there, and you're stopping in Hollywood for the day.
Are you so excited? Because you look so excited.
Listen, I think I'd rather do bus trips than flights, but
I like bus trips more too.
I still think there's a cap on the bus trip.
Yeah, it is a
You
month
guys,
trip.
you guys ride around a lot.
Just from LSU to here it's a little long.
How long
16
of
hours.
it is it actually?
It's not supposed to be.
It
It
took
was.
a minute.
Buses take a while.
Because we left at like probably 9:05 a.m.
Yeah.
It's specific.
No, I remember because
we
we
left
were
at like, I don't know.
9:05.
well, we talk about being on time all the time.
Right.
And we're never on time.
Yeah.
So we left. It was supposed to be 9, but it was like 9:05.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
And then
It's
we
tough.
got back at like 2 a.m.
Hmm.
It's like that's a long day
It's
on a
long
bus.
day.
It's such a hard trade-off for me because I also don't like 3 a.m. flights.
I'd much rather 3 a.m. flights. You just pass
Would you
out.
actually?
Then,
I
yeah.
I just never sleep the night before.
I cannot. Yeah, no.
They're just rough.
If I can be in my bed at home by 3 in the afternoon because I got on a 3 a.m. flight,
I'm not gonna do
Totally okay
nothing
with that.
either way.
No, I won't get anything done that day.
Yeah.
But I'd rather be in my bed than on a bus.
Like Des Moines, I remember staying up for Des Moines, or after Des Moines, we played the
Yeah.
games, and then
Yeah.
we had a early flight at like
That
5 a.m.
Airport, sorry, I just remembered that airport it was so tiny and it had so many bathrooms. And I just, no, you would walk, like, I specifically remember that. You'd walk like 10 steps, another bathroom. I went through that entire airport twice because I had nothing else to do.
all I can think of whenever I think of early bus rides is Vegas. Leaving Vegas at like,
Oh my gosh.
we stayed at the Flamingo that extra day.
Yeah.
That was fun, though.
And
They
I-
had flamingos there.
They
Just
did.
in the
Yeah.
courtyard.
They did.
I think 50% of the people didn't sleep that night.
No.
They just like,
We couldn't.
no, you couldn't.
No.
Like it was like 2:30. We were getting on the bus, and it's like,
Oh my gosh,
it was an
wait.
off day, so everyone was out that night.
Yeah.
Like there was nobody that was just going back to their hotel room that night.
I would like to pitch something to everyone in this room right now. Last year when we went to Vegas, I never made it to the New York part of the strip. I don't know how far I made it, but not there. There's a roller coaster. And there's a VR headset that you can put on as you ride this very real roller coaster. You don't look like you want to do this.
You put on a headset in
ride a roller
Vegas
coaster.
Strip with all those people probably putting on those headsets.
Why? Do you think it's going to be like embarrassing or something?
No, it's just like that's gross to me. It's like
Well, I'm sure they
touching
sanitize
doorknobs.
it. It's probably, you don't have to wear it. It's a choice. I'll put that out there because I looked it up. Actually, there's a couple things. There's the Stratosphere Tower. We looked
no
at
idea.
this. You can bungee jump off of it.
Heck no.
Okay. Well, there's a roller coaster.
That's the one thing I think I
Heck
would
no.
do.
Yeah.
Is
Heck no.
bungee jump
No thanks.
in Vegas.
No, it's okay. We
on
can,
you.
but there's a roller coaster, and it's like a loop-de-loop, whatever one. And then if you choose to put on the headset, you don't have to, or you could bring your own sanitation wipes if it really grosses you out. But but it'll like feel like you're riding through New York. I think. I'll have to
Guess we'll
research
find
that.
out.
Yeah, but if you guys want to ride
Vegas
it,
was coming up.
if you want to ride a roller
Couple
coaster,
months.
it
Yeah.
is coming up.
Headliner, baby.
Yeah.
That's
Not the first.
that is our first.
Is
city.
it the first one?
Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be.
But that's a good way to start it.
Oh,
is such a good
1000%.
way to
That's
start
like the only way you guys should be starting it.
Did we go to that aquarium last year? I'm
Yes,
switching that.
I
Okay.
was telling somebody about it. I don't remember who, because they had the little shark experience there too.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you did the.
You didn't do
headset.
that.
No, I'm not spending $20 on it. I have a headset. Like I have a VR headset.
Yeah, but you didn't get to sit in the cool theater and figure out how sharks swim. We
I'm
did.
sure I can watch it somewhere on there.
probably on YouTube somewhere.
It was me, someone else. It was only me and someone else didn't do it. I can't remember who.
I don't remember
was
who
with.
it was.
It was like an intern or something.
We exited the theater and he's just sitting on a bench,
It's like, how was it?
just waiting. Even Emerson did it, and she's terrified of sharks. That's commitment to friendship.
Now I'm curious who was with you.
I don't know.
I don't remember who was
remember.
with you either. That was the place where I accidentally spent $70 on a stuffed shark. Do you
Yeah,
remember that?
I do remember that.
I didn't mean to. I was all the stuffed animals in there, $20 to $40. I love a good gift shop. I was like, gotta buy something. I didn't gamble anything in Vegas, so I might as well buy something. And so I like pick up this nice, like really soft shark. I get up to the no price tag on it. I get up to the register. She goes $70, and I was like, "Well, I've committed because it would be so embarrassing to put it back." So anyway, I still have it. It's in my room.
That's messed up.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it was a cool aquarium. It was small, but it was like cool.
So you'd rather spend $70 on a stuffed animal or $50 on an escape room?
Ooh, let's talk about escape rooms. Okay, so
You got her started now.
Tell the story first
Yeah.
before we just get into it.
would you like to tell your version of events first?
No. I want you to go ahead and
Okay,
say
let me
it.
just check the time on the 23 minutes. This is gonna take a while. So do you wanna? So there we all are in Houston, and we have this nice large table with a bunch of people, and then Tanner's group shows up. We're all having canes. I think. Yep.
Oh, love it at
Tanner
Canes.
and Bill and Dalton show up, and me and Quinn go on an adventure. I've never mentioned Quinn on this podcast. Quinn is our intern. He's not technically our intern. He's marketing's intern. So we go on an adventure. We were looking for ice skating prices, but for less than an hour, because they were only open for another hour. Where were you? You were in Houston.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I was that night.
Would you have done it in an escape room before I continue?
If a whole bunch of people were doing it, I would do it.
Would a price matter to you?
Yeah, big time.
What's the max price you
For
would...
an escape room?
Yes.
In a mall.
For one person?
Yes.
For me, I would probably not pay any more than like $30.
Continue, Caitlin.
All right, fine.
I feel like 30 for one person is steep for an escape room.
I agree.
It's about the experience. Okay.
You might get the spew that Caitlin was giving me.
No, it's okay. I'll save it.
I can't wait to hear this price now.
Yeah, well, I'll just go ahead and say the price. We went to the ice skating rink. It was going to be a little over $20 for under an hour of skating. We did have a couple of people on board for ice skating.
Okay.
Good sized rink for a mall. But then we looked across the way and we saw an escape room. And I was like, I love escape rooms. And Quinn was like, no way, me too. So we go in. We meet this very convincing couple who had just finished one. I don't think I told you guys this, but they had just finished one. They were just spewing their love and appreciation for the experience that they just had. We talk about the escape rooms with them. The lady's like, oh, we have an opening in, I think it was like 10 minutes or something. So you're like, well, we got to take this information back to the very large group that's just a couple steps down the way. And so we take a pamphlet, we go back. We have a couple people who are on the fence. Joel was there. Joel wanted to do it. Emerson was a maybe. Iris said no. Lame. But then I just noticed an empty seat at Tanner, Bill, and Dalton's table, and I was like, well, if I can convince anybody, it's probably these guys because they look like the kind of people that would just appreciate a good indoor adventure. So I start telling them about everything. Someone said, I think it was you, that what if it's scary? And then I flipped the
I did not say that. No, I don't think anyone said that.
Somebody mentioned. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm just saying. Somebody said something about it being scary, and I remember. And you know what? Maybe it wasn't you, but I flipped the pamphlet over, and it said not scary. It said it was family friendly. So anyway, I said the price was $40, which is only $10 more than what you said you would.
But then you multiply that by like 6, and now you guys are spending
yeah,
a good chunk of money that you could do a lot of things.
And they were going to close. We had half an hour to do it.
Well, they would have
left that part.
They
out.
would have left it open
Would've
for
been-
us.
Oh,
They
sure.
would have left it. They were open until midnight.
The lady was like, yeah, I mean,
Wait, did
you
she-
said something. I'm pretty sure that they were about to close.
I might have.
Okay,
That's
so
beside the point.
she said,
So,
okay, go ahead.
so you asked if there was a group rate,
Yes.
which I did not ask. So then we were like, Tanner, what if you just go, throw the bananas and party animals name in there, just see
did.
what happens.
I did.
Did that help?
All right, now it's your turn.
So obviously she was trying to convince me, and I was like, okay. Oh, everyone's kind of egging me on to
Right.
go, like, whatever.
He's-
Probably flirt,
Sure.
pretty much. And I went in there, and I was like, hey, whatever price. Oh, that's a little steep. Well, there's a big group over there. I don't know if you've heard of the Bananas or Party Animals. And she lit up. I was like, okay, we're good.
Right.
And I was like, so, like, is there, like, a different price that you could do? And she was like, nope. Just, like, straight up. I was like, oh, my God. And I don't even know what I said after that, but it didn't help, obviously. I go back and then had to break the news, Caitlin, that it wasn't probably going to happen.
That's
one for me just because I didn't want to spend that money. And then, but yeah, I'm sure there's another one out there.
$40 is steep.
Well, I would love to just bring up the fact that when we were downtown with some of our favorite K-Clubbers last Saturday, we walked by an escape room, which I've been in that one before.
Here?
Yes, it's by rail.
It's like on a corner, and I think I've seen it before. Yeah.
An escape room by rail does not sound necessarily
Yeah,
the
no.
safest thing in the entire
It
world.
was right before we sang a three-part Bohemian Rhapsody and
good.
went home.
But I'm pretty ssure that place was about to close, and you were saying something about that.
Yeah,
like
but I
maybe
think-
there's another price. I'm like, well, go ask. Maybe. I don't know.
I want to tell you guys my escape room / bar idea because I said that I was going
Slash bar? Are those
Yes.
Okay.
That would be a fun combo, maybe.
Don't you guys think?
I think some people might
you don't
just
like
give
bars.
up.
I don't like bars, but I might like this one
Okay.
because it's an escape room.
Right.
That's the defining factor, I would say. Normal bars, boring. There's literally nothing to do in there besides, I guess, drink. But like, I don't really do that. So what am I supposed to do? I stand there. It's loud. You can't talk to people that well. Just not really a good time overall. Combine it with an escape room, though. So maybe you solve like a simple little riddle to get in. Cheap. I'll make it under $20 to enter.
That's a steep cover.
No.
That's a giant
That's
cover.
to play the game. So it's got normal bar stuff, right? Like you can get drinks if you want, but it's going to make escaping a lot harder. So people should keep that in mind.
That's what I was okay.
Yeah. So I had a couple of crazier parts in it, but I don't think the crowd's going to like it too much. I used to, when I pitched this to other people, because I used to say, yeah, there's this one room like where you go in, and if you get it wrong, there's like a trap door, and you fall into a ball pit, and you're stuck there for the night. It just feels.
You should hear some of her ideas for just videos.
I'm sure.
We have like idea sessions sometimes, and she'll say an idea that Yvonne always says all the time. That like she says a great idea, right? And then she ruins it with details.
It's like kind of a compliment, but kind of not. He's like, you can't put a hat in a hat. Yeah, of course you can. Literally nothing is stopping you.
I would love to hear those ideas sometime.
One of my favorite promos that I ever came up with was you can't out Pizza the Hut. And basically the idea is you very real, like make 2 pizza delivery things, like orders, and they come through the outfield wall. And then it's just like a giant war. So Party Animal's going on one side, Bananas got on the other side. There's like pasta sauce going everywhere. It looks like a battle scene because it is.
I thought you were gonna say something like someone's gonna beat Pizza Hut.
Well,
You can't
that's-
Pizza
We
the
can't
Hut.
script it out. You
Remember
know,
that
whatever
promo
happens,
we did
happens.
with the pizza delivery, like the Donato's pizza guy last year? And
Oh,
he showed
yeah.
up at the game and he went and fed Vince pizza at the plate. But we
so.
said time, like we called time to the game and everything.
Yeah.
This pizza delivery guy walks out, gives pizza to Vince, and no one knew what was happening in the crowd. So it was the most awkward silence.
Well, it's so small. Like,
Someone
nobody
delivered
could
to
see
Brady.
it.
Too one day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Was
So I
that the
guess we've
same
done
day?
that a couple of
You know what?
times.
No, that's the same
Might have
day. He
been.
was batting, I think.
I thought he was in the field, and someone ran a pizza out there to him.
Maybe that was another day.
Who knows? A lot of
Did
pizza.
happen. No,
That is a lot
that
of
did
pizza.
happen, though. I remember when that was. I also would make a giant statue of Jesse in the outfield. Just huge, and it stays there forever. And if you hit a ball... if you hit a ball into his mouth, because he's like...
Okay.
If you hit a ball into his mouth... I can't say it. Come back
not
to me.
where I thought it
No,
was
come
gonna
back
go.
to me. No, I can do it. Okay. If I don't look at anybody, I can do it. If you hit a ball into his mouth, his eyes glow red, and then his little robotic arms.
Have you told Jesse about this?
Yeah. His little robotic arms start doing "Hey, baby," and then his tongue rolls out. There's like a ladder going up his back, and players can, when they have downtime, they can just slide down.
To slide.
Yeah.
So that's a big statue.
Yeah, it's huge. He likes world's biggest, world's smallest,
that's true.
world's fastest.
Yeah.
It's so on brand for him. I think he would like it a lot.
I'm sure Banana Land will be a thing one day here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a statue of him will be about, but I don't know about I thought you were going to say something like the Durham Bowl where you hit the bull and
Yeah, me too.
you
I
win a
haven't been
steak.
to Durham,
Not-
so I don't really know. Wait, what is
You
that?
win like bananas for life or something.
Yeah.
Whoa. No, that's not where it's
Whoa.
coming.
That'd be something. No, did you not go to Durham last year?
No, and I'm not going
Going
this
this
year.
There's a huge bull in left field. You know, it's a tall wall.
Oh, that's so
If
exciting.
you hit it, the bull, you get a steak, and if you hit like the grass below him, it's
Yeah.
like a salad, I think. It's something like that.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
want
know
to say
that.
someone was close last year too.
They did it in the home run derby.
That's right.
But they never turned it on.
Yeah.
Dan hit it in the home run derby.
That's right.
Because the eyes light up red. And
Do they actually?
I think there's smoke
And
that comes
steam
out
goes
the
through the
bowl.
nose.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't hit. I mean, I know it was a home run derby, but
Yeah. That's kind of disappointing.
yeah.
Do you guys, do you think that playing on a field that slowly but constantly rotates would throw you off?
How slow? Like
How-
really slow?
Like one rotation per game.
Nice. It's like constantly moving, just slowly. That way,
So like 2
no
hours.
matter where
How
you
many
sit,
rotations?
Huh?
Like in 2 hours, how many rotations we talking?
20? Is that a lot? Maybe not.
So-
10. Sure.
Rotation every like
So, I mean, if
Just,
there's
you know-
9 innings.
it's like a rotation and a half every.
I'm thinking of the fans
Yeah.
here.
Isn't
Have you ever seen like rotating like stages?
Yeah.
It's like that.
They did that at
Houston,
yeah.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. That Stacey
Yeah.
said it.
Anyway.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm just
But if it's
thinking
too fast, the ball's going to do weird stuff when you hit it.
be such a huge upgrade for this place. No matter where you
gotta
sit,
elevate it to do
eventually
that.
you're
Oh.
gonna yeah.
I have a question. Your nickname is Tinder Tanner Thomas.
Yes.
Tinder Tanner Thomas. How did that come about? I think somebody asked you in an interview recently.
Yeah, Drake did, which totally caught me off guard.
Yeah. Well, like live, right?
My
you're
original
prepared.
thought, I was like, listen, man, no matter what you ask me, I'm not going to answer it. I'm just going to say something random.
Right.
And he just hit me with that, and I was like, oh, I got to answer this.
Yeah.
But I couldn't think of it. I wasn't witty enough, pretty much, to think of something. But anyways, so the name was, when I was in Massachusetts, summer ball, going back to 19, I literally just went on a date with a Tinder girl, and my roommate just ended up calling me Tinder.
Tinder.
So, and then that was never spoken of again since, and I came back here. And then we needed nicknames or
Right.
stage names.
So Tinder Tanner Thomas.
Yeah. And at the same time, I was like, I wanted to be more family friendly, so it was more like Tinder, like all lovey dovey,
Right.
not like the app.
E and not an I.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
literally. But then Reggie obviously is Tanner Chicken Tender Thomas.
That was great. There was one video.
I'm starting to get bracelets that are Chicken Tender Thomas.
I think he said chicken like 5 times or something.
When
or
was this?
Tinder. He said Tinder like yeah.
like 5 T's.
When was this?
Tanner Chicken Tender Tender.
I saw it on
Thomas.
Snapchat maybe.
That's funny. Now
don't
people
know.
are sending you bracelets with it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, that's really fun.
Tan. Oh yeah, this one is CTTT. Chicken Tender Tender Thomas. Right there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but
Oh, that's awesome.
I can see it from here. I think the camera will pick it up.
Do you guys get a lot of fan mail for your vlogs?
for the vlogs.
Yeah. Do you ever get any like?
I don't know if it's for the vlogs or not, but I mean,
Yeah.
I had a little PO box in the off season. I got a handful of different things.
Yeah.
One of my favorite gifts was it was called a box from Maine. It was just so much different. It was like coffee grinds, beef
Oh,
jerky.
that's cool.
Yeah, like so many
Oh,
different.
that is cool.
Like a postcard, like something you get when you tour
Right.
somewhere, I guess. Yeah, that was one of my cool gifts, and I've gotten so many ducks.
Yeah.
That
So
For the
many
Jeep?
ducks. I don't know what it's called, but you know the thing during Christmas where you poke a hole out and you get a gift for the first day, second day, third
Yeah.
day.
Advent calendar.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
got one of those for rubber duckies.
That's, so cool.
really cool.
Did
Yeah,
they like
so
make
many
that, or is that
ducks.
something that you can actually buy?
No, they bought it.
Really?
And sent it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was like a cardboard. Like look
that's
like
neat.
something you buy. Yeah,
I had a Lego one twice.
a Lego one.
Yeah, Lego makes them too. They're really expensive.
I'm sure.
I didn't buy either. one of
Everything
them.
Lego is expensive.
I know. It's really sad because I really like Legos, but I can't afford any of the kits that I want. They're like $500.
Yeah,
Who
it's
can
Legos
afford
are
that?
stupid expensive anymore.
Yeah. Well, especially the branded ones. Like if you want like a Marvel one,
Marvel,
Harry Potter,
yeah.
like those are really expensive. I just got a space one though. I got like it's the Earth that goes around the sun. It's like a Lego Technic.
What's fun?
It's really cool.
So what would you say your future YouTube goals are? Do you have like a date in mind where you want to hit that big O 100K?
I pretty much started like the first week of January last year.
Yeah.
So really, I guess January 1st be at 100K.
Yeah. End of the year.
End of the year, which
You're on track.
I think it's doable.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I got up to like 45,000. I'm already at like 55,000 now.
Nice.
So if it keeps going, it keeps going.
Yeah.
Just gotta be consistent.
Right.
Yeah.
Would it do off-season vlogs look a little different this year?
Yeah, a little bit. So the way that we kind of did it, it kind of overlaps a little bit. So I had like probably another 2 months when the season ended of like game day vlogs still.
Nice.
So I had probably like maybe a month's worth of out of season vlogs, I guess you
Yeah,
should say.
right.
But there's like one golfing, one ducking Jeeps, like just giving out some of the ducks I got. Because I started the year with like 25 last year.
Yeah.
And I ended up with like 90.
Oh, wow.
Oh, geez.
That's crazy.
Like 25 fills up like one line on the whole dash.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just so many ducks. And then and I still have a bag like just
Yeah.
full of ducks that on
Do you
my
duck
dash.
people a lot when
I
you see
try.
it? Yeah.
I don't think about it all the time.
Right.
Just because like it's just in my line of vision now. But yeah, I'm trying to think of another one I did. I can't think of it. But yeah.
Just saw a video on TikTok yesterday where this girl was crying because she got a really cool duck on her Jeep. The whole video is her saying they're going down to the parking garage. I was like, first of all, why is this on my For You? But like,
Welcome.
Anna Kate
She's-
got one
thank
once,
you.
and she was like, "I got duck today," and I was like,
She has a Jeep, doesn't she?
"Yeah,
Yeah.
and she was so stoked about it.
Yeah,
and I was
it's-
like, "That's
it's
awesome."
fun.
I'd be stoked if I had.
yeah, honestly.
It kind of drives me a little nuts because that's the game. Like you put it on the Jeep,
Right.
To say, hey, I like your Jeep.
Yeah.
But like, it's wholesome sometimes when like a little kid gives me a duck or so.
Right.
But like
Yeah.
you're mailing 30 ducks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, dude. Like it was a cool gift that whatever calendar it was.
Right.
Advent calendar. Is that?
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
it? It was cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many more ducks.
Right.
What's your favorite that you own?
I just got it. Someone just gave it to me after one of the games. I think it was LSU. No, maybe Houston. Where were we? Gwinnett. Yeah, definitely Gwinnett.
That's it.
Everything's mashing together.
It is.
Yep.
But there's a duck with a helmet on it with a little propeller on the top. So
Oh,
Is
that's
it, wait,
cool.
wait. Does
just
it?
got it. Huh?
Is it a black helmet? Does it have like a little like?
I think mine's a white helmet with like 2 stripes down it.
Did it come with a sticker thing to put on the outside of your car?
No,
I have one of those.
that's cool.
Yeah, I haven't attached it. I'm just scared it's gonna fall off Goldie Honda, and I'm gonna feel really bad about
I
it.
command stripped it to my
Oh,
the
that's
middle
smart.
top of my dash, and when the windows are down, the thing.
It'll like move.
That's cool.
I should attach mine.
Yeah.
It
I got
honestly
it on-
kind of goes just driving normal. It's like really slow.
Yeah.
It wants to go.
Oh, that's cool. A fan gave it to you?
Yep.
That's cool.
That's so cool. I got mine on Temu the one time I was brave enough to order anything off of that, and then I never ordered anything again.
Did you get it? Did you actually get it?
Yeah.
Because Delano got something and
He never got it?
I don't think so.
Really?
Mine actually came. The packaging was like really like shady looking.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
it came in everything, so I feel pretty.
I've
good
never
about
ordered anything. I've ordered things off the TikTok shop though, and I've liked
just
all the
it.
shirts I've gotten off the TikTok shop.
it. Ian and
I just got my first package today from
Did you?
What'd you get?
Flow Bros.
What is that?
Adds waves in your hair.
Oh, nice. Does it work?
I mean,
About to find out.
Yeah, I did put it on.
Yeah.
I can't. I
You have a hat on, so and also I can't see the back of your head, but
Yeah. I don't know.
You got Flick on.
yeah.
Especially just to add volume and a little bit.
Sachi would love that.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, he's got some straight hair.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. I like it.
I don't remember what I got. Oh, I got the Harry Potter like floating candles.
How's that? How do you like that?
You just
That
tack
sounds
them
cool.
to your ceiling. It's got a wand, and you just flick it. Well, you don't have to. It's a button, but if you want to add some flair, you can just move it a bit. They work really well.
Interesting. That
Yeah.
sounds really cool.
They were like $7.
Are they actual candles?
No, they're like battery operated. So I got like rechargeable batteries because batteries are expensive.
That's not as cool.
Come on.
I remember when
I
I
think
first
I want wax dripping all over my room.
when I first got here, she had just turned full time, and I remember Yvonne and Bro being like, "Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do with big boy money," because she went from intern money to big boy money, and then now she's like, "Yeah, her room looks like that now."
Floating candles. from
Right.
Harry
Floating
Potter.
candles. Gotta have them. Have
Yeah.
that. A couple more Lego sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to this year on tour? Well, closing thoughts?
The headlining tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely to see how. I mean, it's a test. Everything's a
Right.
test, but just to see the party animals. Do
In
their
Vegas
thing.
being an opening, it's just like, oh, you can't rate it up better.
You can't.
It's
You
perfect.
can't. Apparently, it's sold out already.
Yeah, I think it went on sale a couple days ago.
That's awesome.
That's another thing.
Let's
I'm
see
not
if people
keeping
are
track of.
upset or.
Yeah,
They're about
no,
it.
I think it was pretty obvious. In the
Well, they loved you guys last year. Like we had such a good party animal turnout
Yeah.
in Vegas, which makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But they
That-
loved it last year.
And
agree.
the game that we had here, the party animal game, all the fans that showed up knew it was a party animal game, and that's where I think people would get confused to the home games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seemed like people knew, like they were here for the
We're,
party animal. game.
like really clear with the language too.
Yeah,
The only times I feel like people get upset is when it's a challenger.
yeah,
Last year's challenge, they'll be like, "Oh, we thought y'all were playing,"
Mm.
just like if we were working the game or whatever.
right.
And I was like, "Yeah, sorry."
Yeah, no challenger games this year though.
No, but I mean, there's
yeah,
gonna
we
be
don't.
firefighters.
True.
And like, I'm
True.
I've already
People
seen
are
some
excited about-
comments. They're like, "What?" You're gonna say the complete opposite. of
I
what gonna
was.
say.
What are you seeing?
Just a few comments like, "Oh, thought you guys were gonna be playing in like Indianapolis."
Oh, really?
Sorry.
Some locals that wanted to see their
Yeah,
hometown
I
play.
guess so. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure people. I've already seen people wear firefighter stuff.
People are
at
fired
games.
up about firefighters.
Yeah.
And I did not mean that way, but they are fired up about it.
Yeah.
It's cool to see.
Nice.
Yeah. The puns for firefighters could be insane. It's gonna be some fun.
I'm interested to see. I mean, I hope they don't seem too men's league-ish.
Yeah.
Just like all red
Right.
flames going up, you know. But it's
It'll be fun to see. I'm excited to light things on fire for videos.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
I feel like, I mean, as firefighters, I feel like they should be like out there with water or something, putting out
Oh
fire.
yeah, they will.
I think
For
it's
sure.
a natural like enemy for me. Tinder being
Yeah.
on fire.
Oh no.
You and
We
Ziggy.
light you on fire, and then they put you out
There we go.
safely.
Yep.
Safely. Like, just, they have like flame retardant suits. They use it for movies. You'd be fine, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get the suit off.
We'll get you a stunt double, and then we'll be like, oh my gosh, Tanner's on fire.
Apparently, there's a guy, which I've seen him, and I totally agree, on Love Island right now. I don't know if the season, I don't watch it,
Yeah.
but it looks just like me. Just,
Really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Is it you?
No.
Is there something you're not telling us?
No. Someone,
What was your off season actually like?
I know, seriously. I wish I could pull it up.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it, but I don't know his name, but someone tagged me in it the other day. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, that
Would you ever do something like that if you got offered?
possibly.
Yeah. Have you been offered?
Yes.
Yeah?
For Love Island.
Yeah.
But I think a handful of the guys have. But I mean, that's a big time commitment
Yeah.
thing. I got reached out to be on a game show. I doubt I'm allowed to say what game show it was.
Yeah.
But
Give us a hint.
they were like,
We'll bleep it out.
they needed 2 weeks in January and it's out of the country. And I was
Whoa.
like,
January.
I was like, can you tell me what 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Can you tell us
And they were
what
like-
country?
Yeah, that too. Well, I don't know what country it was.
Yeah.
to be
Oh,
honest.
really?
But I still don't know what 2 weeks it was. She was like, I can't tell you what 2 weeks it is. Because if it was the first 2 weeks, yeah, I can do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Game over.
Last 2 weeks, that's 2 of our 3 weeks of spring training.
Right.
Yeah.
That would have been just not a good look to start the
When
year
does Love Island film right now? Is that I don't know if that's a live show
What
or not.
exactly
Big Brother or what?
happens on that show?
I don't know.
I really don't know either.
I don't know.
Are they on
I
an
think they
island?
just find somebody that they love.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a. I don't know. Those shows are sometimes weird.
I know. And I'm
Like,
sure
it's-
it's like staged.
I'm
or
sure it is
whatever.
too.
It's got to be. I've seen like people come off of those shows and they're like, yeah, these are all the parts that were fake. Like the
Yeah.
producer made me
Yeah.
say this or whatever.
And I would hate to go on one of those shows and then make me look like an a-hole.
That's the thing.
know what
You
I'm
don't have
saying?
any control on
No.
how they make you look.
No.
No, because they're good at cutting and just like making
Yeah.
things sound terrible. They
So,
did that on
okay,
Dance
you don't want to be
Moms.
on it, we'll get someone else. So,
Right.
so, okay.
Right. Sorry.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like The Bachelor, like it's another good one where it's like
Right.
I know it's staged for the most part or whatever it is, but like I would hate.
It's
to
a
go on
risk.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of people coming off Big Brother and being like, people who were with them in the house would be
Yeah.
like, yeah, this not who this guy was at all. But for the views, it
Yeah.
sure pushed numbers.
And you know they need it. They need
Right.
the mean guys and the
Yeah.
I saw this one guy, I don't know, it was one of those shows, but like it was just this clip that was circulating on every single platform I clicked on, and it was just him holding a frog or a girl.
yeah.
Have you seen
was
that?
that The Bachelor or Bachelorette?
I don't know. They were on a couch somewhere, and he was just holding a frog, and she's like, "Don't let it touch me." It won't.
Interesting. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I just learned about this one frog that like secretes this poison through its skin. If your dog eats it, it's not good.
You know what? I know what that clip that was from too. That's from
Do
the.
you?
I've seen it.
Was that from the old Bachelor?
I think so. That's
The-
what I'm saying. Like, I think it's Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Yeah, I think it was the Bachelor, but with the old people. The old people Bachelor.
Oh, so that's
Oh my
kind of
gosh!
recent.
I used to get those. It's not from the old part. He
No?
was like he was like a 20-something.
okay, never mind then.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't. Yeah, I don't.
I think there was
don't know.
something similar in that one of the opening shows. I watched the
Maybe.
first episode of that because
Yeah.
I was interested to see.
How
like-
was it?
It was intriguing. Like all
Yeah.
these 60, 70, 80-year-olds in this show.
I just can't watch stuff like
I
that.
couldn't watch
Say they're
it.
running out of ideas.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Yep.
How can you do the same thing over and over again?
Yeah.
Fair.
People love it though.
Yeah, they do.
So poison frogs. What do
Yeah.
you tell them about?
It's like it might be a toad. I think it might be a toad.
Yeah.
But like apparently like if your dog eats it, if it's a small enough dog, it'll just like straight up kill it. But then one of the comments, and I need to verify this, one of the horned toad maybe? I don't know, this guy was holding it and like this weird like white secretion like came out and it's like poisonous. It's like a, so predators don't eat it.
Right.
But apparently this one guy in the comments was like, oh yeah, in Australia, teenagers like to boil it and like get high off of it.
those
Only
those
Australia.
Aussies over there.
I was about to say, it doesn't sound like an American frog.
Yeah.
No, it may not be.
It probably is.
You never know.
Is not American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, any
Well.
closing thoughts that anyone? I have one closing thought, but
Seth.
it's
But
not
what?
really. Well, I was just thinking of more modifications we could make to the field. I have mentioned this to Jesse.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so like on the. Have you seen Harry Potter? Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I've seen all the Harry
seen Harry
Potters.
Potter.
I will say that. Yeah.
Quidditch pitch, all those towers. Great way to maximize seating at Grayson Stadium.
You got to build those towers. Though.
Yeah.
That's what Jesse said, which is like
You're not worried about that part.
that's the small. Yeah, we can easily build those and have like some party animal colors, firefighters colors, bananas colors.
I didn't know, but those names on the scoreboard are just magnets.
Are they
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah. So whenever it's like party animals
take
versus
'em off.
firefighters, you just take
Take them off, put it on.
I didn't know that.
They look real though, so
They look
it's,
legit.
Yeah.
it's about time.
Yeah,
You guys have your name up there now.
I agree.
I
But
had no idea there were magnets.
if we're gonna do that though, like make it
A
the
Quidditch pitch?
4-team like stadium.
Yeah.
Like
We need to throw some more pink in the stadium.
Yeah.
like you know how the left field stands have like the yellow cement, but
Right.
the right the
Party
tiny
animal
one
stands.
is party animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Just a thought.
You know, we'll pass it along. Jesse doesn't really like my idea, so I'm not the person to pitch that to anybody.
It'd be a lot of random colors though.
Yeah.
You have yellow, pink, red,
And whatever the 14
What if we
color
did like,
is.
Yeah.
see, for party animals games, we get black lights. We only play when it's dark outside, and then somehow we get like a color, and it'll just turn pink-ish, and the black, like a neon pink in the black light, and then
Play
all
a game like that. Lights out.
that's how we
light.
change the colors.
And
Color changing paint. Okay, hear me out.
Paint. Okay.
Yeah, because that does exist. Or like the paint that like only appears in the sun.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. They have T-shirts that are like no. There are T-shirts that like the design comes to light in sunlight. Seen those? You seen those? No.
I think I've seen the swim trunks that when they get wet they change colors, but I haven't
And
seen.
the spoons at the ice cream shop.
Yes,
When they get
those
cold.
two.
What? Spoons?
Yeah, when you like a spoon and it changes colors.
I've seen that.
I have
At
not
every
seen that.
froyo shop in the entire world.
I don't. Okay, well that's unrelated.
She knows the paint.
Yeah.
I know that.
Knows the paint,
listen.
but not the spoons.
Well, I remember when I was like 12, they had nail polish that would change color in the sun.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is the exact. It's like the exact. I should tell Ryan Cox that. I feel like he
should,
would
that'd be cool.
appreciate that. Anyway, there's like T-shirts that like the design goes away when you're not in sunlight, but when you go into sunlight, the design appears. You're just gonna have to trust me on this. There's. I could pull it up example right now because I was gonna buy T-shirts for when I go to Universal Studios. They have a Marauders map when the footprints show up, and I was like, "Oh, that'd be so cool!" And then everybody at Harry Potter World is gonna be so jealous of me walking around in my little Marauders map T-shirt that changes color in the sun.
But you were talking about a light, were you not?
Yeah, I've passed it.
This is her.
Like at
her,
night.
mind, her mind just.
You were talking about
New
She
idea.
scrapped her first idea. Went through 3 more since we've been sitting
Because
here.
I think this one is better. So for banana, I don't know how it works with colors specifically, so I could research it. But for bananas games, we just have every bananas game from here on out be in the daytime, so they have their colors.
Yeah,
Just-
you
it's
should
fine,
pitch
it's fine,
that
it's
one.
fine. We're all gonna get really good tans and probably farmer stands. That's fine. I got so sunburned.
that one.
And Gwinnett so sunburned.
I did too.
And then I got sunburned on top of my sunburn, and I put sunscreen on.
It actually turned
So
into a
that's-
nice tan though. I will say.
Mine I just peel, and then it goes away, and then
I
I'm
peel.
back to my normal color.
I'm tan for like 2 weeks. I'll peel a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't peel this time. I was lucky.
That's good.
It started in one little splotch, and then it just didn't. Yeah, like right there. I guess.
Heck yeah.
Congrats, that's huge.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Getting
That
a
little
tanner,
paste,
man.
that little paste tan, little tanner.
Tanner.
But then party animals games can be like at night, lower lighting, and then it turns pink. And then everyone's happy. I don't know what to do with firefighters. Haven't gotten that far. We set the wall on fire.
There you go. Fire in the stadium.
Yes, that is that's what I'm gonna go with.
I do think I do like as random bananas cryo, party animals fireworks, and then firefighters fire.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah, at those haunted houses, they have those barrels that just fire, and you can feel the fire from just about
So
anywhere.
far.
Yeah, I think that's what we need for firefighters.
WWE and AEW do it too. Like,
Yeah.
they have fireworks, everything.
There's got to be a way to do it.
Oh yeah.
That'd be sweet.
1,000%.
Well, thanks for being our first guest. You know, we don't follow people on TikTok. Not that we have any following on TikTok. We don't follow people, though, until they're on the podcast. So you will be the first person we follow that's not
Congrats.
Let's go.
On TikTok, so I can find it.
On TikTok, Instagram, all of them. Yeah.
No.
We'll follow you on every one of them.
I love it.
I still can't remember what coach it was. One of the coaches followed us, and then he was like, "You didn't follow me back," so I unfollowed, and I was like, "That's fine. that's
Sorry,
okay."
man.
Viral. You can say names. Was it
No,
viral?
it wasn't. It was
Ray?
yeah,
Ray?
yeah, it was Ray.
It's all right, Ray.
Whatever. Cool, Ray.
Yeah. Whatever.
You have to get me
Whatever,
on,
Ray.
and I was like, "Yeah, well, I don't really want to anymore because that was mean."
No problem. I appreciate y'all though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for coming on.
No problem.
All right. We'll see everybody next week, maybe, hopefully, with another episode.
Thanks for hearing us out.
See ya.
See ya.